Welcome back into the Friday Night 360 AZ preview show. Haley Stasiak and Jordan Ham here, bringing you a look into semifinal action. We are at that point in the season. We've got another great lineup of coaches today. We're going to start out with Casteel head coach Spencer Stowers. Coach, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on. You guys have a young team this season. How have you kind of seen these guys come into their own?
We've had them for quite some time now. We're still young, even our third year in existence in our program, second year in varsity. But, they've done a nice job working together, and our players have developed. Our coaches do a great job day in and day out, getting our players ready each and every week. So it is exciting to see them come together, whether they're a sophomore, junior, even a freshman on our varsity squad. They just love playing for one another. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Gunnar Cruz is in his second year as the varsity starter. 32 passing touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. How would you assess his junior season as a quarterback?
He's a smart football player, and what he does really well is he puts our guys in the right position to be successful. He's a play caller on the field. He's a signal caller on the field, and he knows where to put the ball. So his ability to play smart, make good decisions, move in the pocket well, really allows us to open up our pass game, and it really opens up our run game as well.
You guys are one of the first schools to start practicing yoga, and you have a lot of multi-sport athletes. What do you see as the benefit of that?
Well, I don't want to jinx anything, but we have not had a significant injury this year. We're healthy across the board. Outside of a broken finger or two, we haven't had any significant injury all year. And a lot of that is contributed to our strength program and what Coach Musselman does in there, but also with some of the other things we do like yoga. The yoga really came about as I wanted more of the mental side of it, give our players, a period during the day on a Tuesday after a hard Monday practice to really just kind of, take it all in and put school in the back burner and put football in the back burner and really just focus on themselves. But it has been a nice change of pace for our kids.
When you look at the points for and the points against for you guys this year, it's incredibly impressive, and you've only had really 3 close ball games this year. But how has the Florence game, the Monte Vista, and the Yuma Catholic game, how has that helped prep you for this semifinal matchup?
Yeah, those games have been big for us, and, we talk about that as coaches, and I know our players feel that. Our players want to compete. So, and they know watching film during the week what the game's going to be like, and that's been challenging for us as coaches to, get them ready for a team that's not at the level we are right now. So when we do play teams that, they show us that they're going to come out and compete on Friday night, our players are ready for that. So they're incredibly excited for ALA. Our players and our coaches respect their program and what their coaches do, and, up to this point, our players have put their best foot forward in practice and preparing. So we're excited about the opportunity to play another good quality football team.
With that American leadership team, what do you see as the biggest challenge for you guys?
They have a lot of playmakers. They got a quarterback that makes good decisions, and, they're experienced. They have 11 seniors on defense and 10 seniors on offense, and you can tell they play as a team and they're well coached. So, we just have to make sure that we play our game and we focus on us and minimize mistakes and play great special teams. And I think the outcome will be where we want it to be. But once again, they're a well-coached team, and we have to prepare for a great game, and we look forward to it.
Thanks for coming on with us. Good luck this weekend.
Hey, thank you for having me. Have a good one.
That was Casteel head coach Spencer Stowers. Big one coming up against ALA, and as you had mentioned and asked him about those tough matchups, they were tested this season, which at the beginning of the season, it was kind of like they're putting up big points on these other teams, and then they started getting this challenge. And so as they've gotten further into these playoffs, it's interesting to see how this team has fared.
Yeah, and you never really know how a team's going to respond to any sort of adversity when you're coasting through games. It's really easy to see the good, but you don't know exactly where the potential cracks are. So I think that those games are very good for a team, especially for a young team like Casteel. They're going to be going up against a really good ALA team. This is a battle-tested team as well. So this is going to be a really good 2-3 matchup in 3A.
Next up, we will have Notre Dame Prep head coach George Prelock. Keep it right here on the Friday Night 360 AZ Preview Show.